How do you view money? And more importantly, how should you view money? Welcome back. This is ETM Crypto. Happy Friday, guys. Back with another cryptocurrency video. A topic that I've been talking to many of my friends about lately, and now I would like to talk to you guys about, is money. And how should we view it? Before we get into this video, you know the drill. Go ahead and like the video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell so you can receive alerts and know what's happening here at Team Escape the Matrix. Once again, I am ETM Crypto. Today's Friday. Normally, I would go through various things that I'm dealing with on Friday, but today I want to have like a crypto / real talk, and we're going to be talking about money. Money is something that's on all of our minds, whether we are dirt poor or filthy rich. We're constantly thinking about money. It's just the way that the things are set up in this world, not just in a particular country or society, but overall in the world. And of course, there are different levels of stress and thoughts of money. People think about money in different ways, and that's really what I want to discuss. How should you think about money? I was talking to a friend, right? And he says that he just needs this number. It's like a quote unquote magic number. And once he get to that number, he will feel relaxed. A lot of people are like that. Their magic number might be $1 million. If I have $1 million, I'm good. I'm set. I don't need to worry about anything else, because their perception is it's going to be very difficult to run through that much money. And based on their current lifestyle or the expenses, it will stretch them 10, maybe 20 years. Others look at money as a way of escaping something, escaping poverty, escaping stress and worry and anxiety and all the things that come with not having enough money. So they look at money as an escape. They will play the lottery. They'll do insane things, steal, lie, cheat, kill for money. How should you view money? Well, you may not agree with this, maybe you do, but one thing that I specifically have been saying for years, and now I'm starting to hear others people say this, and I think we all should adapt this mindset, is we should view money as units of time. That's it. Yes, we know that currency exists as a means to an end, or rather as a way of trading goods and services, I should say. However, we should view it as units of time. The more money we have, the more time we have to do what we truly want. None of us are really designed to trade time for money. 40 hours a week, 9 to 5, etc. Overtime if you want more money, or time and a half and all of that nonsense. That's very unnatural. I'll be the first to say it. When you have more money, depending on your lifestyle, you have more time to do what it is that is really important in life. Spend time with your family, your friends, your loved ones, and really just enjoy life. And then when I say enjoy life, I'm not talking of splurging and taking advantage of people and doing things at the expense of others. I mean, just overall being a good person, man, relaxation, etc. Now, let me give a specific example. If you're making $100,000 a year, right? That's a pretty decent salary. Even in the United States, you can pretty much live anywhere comfortably. Well, any state comfortably, depending on where you live. You may still struggle, but for the most part, $100,000 a year is a really good salary. It will enable you to live as a middle-class person comfortably. Nice home, car, etc. You have options. If you were to get $1 million at one time, essentially you've saved 10 years, because it would take you 10 years to amass that amount. And we know that when you're making $100,000 a year, you're really never going to see $100,000 because of the different things that happens, taxes and expenses and all of that stuff. So you may not even feel like you're making that much, because when you look in your bank account, you haven't even saved half of that. So if you had $1 million making $100,000 a year, you've now took 10 years away of whatever it was you were doing to make $100,000 a year. That's the way you should view money, as units of time. The more money you have, the more time you have, and you can multiply that. Use it as a formula to say, hey man, if I'm able to get X amount of money, then that gives me X amount of time to do other things. Do other things that really boils down, at least in my opinion, to your passion and purpose. People without passion and purpose, they also struggle despite how many or how much money they have. If you have no passion, if you have no purpose, you're going to keep working and working and grinding and getting all the money in the world, but you can still feel empty inside. Often we hear people committing suicide that are filthy rich. People we assume should be happy because they have a lot of money, a lot of wealth, a lot of material. And now we can really truly see that when you have passion and when you have purpose, even when you don't have all the money in the world, you're still going to find yourself in a better position in terms of enjoying your life. So when you combine the two, when you have passion and purpose, and that enables you to generate revenue, good grief, you got yourself a nice formula. I'm sharing this with you guys. I know normally I don't talk like this with my crypto family, but I'm sharing this with you guys because for the most part, people in crypto are very, very financially aware. You know, we're wide awake. We understand that we're not, a 9 to 5 is not going to cut it. We're not just going to be saving money year in and year out, hoping that one day we get to a point where we can finally retire early. That's not going to happen. Whether you're an older person, and by older, I mean like maybe, 60s or so, or a much younger person, 20s or younger, most of us understand this concept that what we were told back in the day is no longer valid. The 9 to 5, to get a good job, impress your boss, those days are over. This is not the world we live in anymore. We need to find a way to sustain ourselves in a modern way. That is, they're video game players, they're people who dance, they're people who sing, they're people who have a YouTube channel, they're people who do very simple things. They cook, do whatever it takes, but it's usually something that they're passionate about, and they make a boatload of money. And often these people have no type of financial background. They're not CPAs, they're not analysts or any of that. They're just people who enjoy doing what they do, and they're rewarded greatly for it. So we have to start thinking differently about money. And often when I look at the people in crypto, what I realize is that there are a lot of people still having that old mindset. They're looking at crypto as an escape, hoping that one day that they make a huge return or something, and then they can just get out of whatever situation they're in. And by thinking like that, it causes them to make very poor decisions, very desperate decisions. They're not thinking straight. They're not thinking properly. They're certainly not thinking rationally. So they're susceptible to anything, lies and different things that are presented to them seem very promising, even though there's no way it can be substantiated. So again, guys, how do you view money? I would like to know, seriously, in the comments. Let me know if you feel like, money is just blah, 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 and I need this amount, and so on and so forth. I really would like this to be a discussion where you guys share your thoughts. And also, if you do have a magic number, right, what is that number? And by magic, I mean, is there a number that if you had this number in your account, you would literally not care about making another dime? Yes, you can be, you can always make passive income, you can have investments, etc. But I mean, like, your life would be fully focused on doing things that are not around generating more revenue. Do you have that number? Is it 100 million? Is it 2 billion, 5 billion? Whatever that number is, I would like to know. And also why? Why do you need that specific amount? And what would enable you to do, and what would you do? So those are the questions that I'm asking you guys. How do you view money? Do you have a magic amount that will enable you to no longer focus or even think about money? And what is your passion? What is your purpose? Because honestly, people in cryptocurrency, we come from a lot of different backgrounds. We're different types of people. And yes, cryptocurrency brings us together. We have an interest in cryptocurrency. Some of you may be passionate about crypto, but for the most part, It's not something that you can just do consistently and be excited about and happy about every day. You're going to have your ups and downs, etc. There's something that I feel like that's closer to everyone's calling, everyone's purpose. And that's what I would like to know. What's your true purpose? There are musicians in crypto. There are artists in crypto. There are politicians and, all types of people. So that's kind of what I'm asking. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is Friday, so can't end it without doing something. I'm on this website. If you guys are looking, you might know about it already. I've talked about it several times on this channel. Free Bitcoin. Look at my balance, by the way. You should look at the last video, the last time I did this, and then look at this balance. All from doing free rolls and using the multiplier. I think I was like at 400,000. Now I'm over 600,000. I'm going to try to get 64150. Maybe 64150. Let's see if we can get that. First, let me do my free roll. That brings me to 447. We're going to do the multiplier. And you guys know how I like to do the multiplier. Increments of 500. Up. All right. And there we go. And just like that, actually, I did say 6415. So let's see. What do I need? 6415. Oh, I only need 3. Let's go ahead and do that. 3 Satoshi. A measly 3. And 641. Oh, no. Actually, I miscalculated. I need 50 Satoshi. Okay, we're gonna get it, and we got to do it on camera too, so you guys can see how I move. 641500. There we go. So this is a free multiplier. Not gonna go into real details, but I had about 300,000 a couple weeks ago, 400,000 less than a week ago. Now I'm over 600,000, all from the free rolls and the multiplier using the method. And I can go back and show you guys how I do it. You see, I get like several wrong in a row, then I bid or wage high. I get several wrong in a row, then I wage high, so on and so forth. All of this comes from free rolls. I'm not putting a dime into this, and it's growing, man. So check it out. Also, there will be a link in the description. It's absolutely free to join. You don't have to pay a dime, nor should you deposit anything. You can get this balance like I did simply by playing every day. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really interested in hearing your responses to those questions that I posed to all of you. And also, hit that like button if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit the notification bell. It is Friday, so have yourselves an awesome weekend. And do me a favor, man. Happy investing. Peace.